So then we're gonna do a preview of the Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid game in the Champions League tomorrow. I'm gonna let you guys know my thoughts. I've seen a lot of arguments on Twitter, on YouTube about how out of the four matches, out of the four teams that lost in the quarterfinal, Barcelona, most people think Barcelona are the most likely to come back. And I'm gonna let you guys know my thoughts and if we really can come back, if there's a possibility to come back in this game. First of all, let's start with the lineup. Obviously, we got John Garcia and goal. That's a given. Left back is going to be Cancelo again. I think that's a given. I think Cancelo has to start, bar any injuries. I think he'll be fine though he's not injured. God forbid anything like that happens. Centre back, I think Jared Martin will start. Hansi Flick did say that he's okay now. He did get knocked last game, but Hansi Flick said he's fine. I think it's no problem. It was just a scratch or something like that. So I think Jared Martin will start tomorrow. Beside him is where it gets interesting. Because for me, it depends on the midfield. If Frankie de Jong is ready to start, I think Eric Garcia starts as centre back. I think overall, I think I have I'm 80% sure it will be Eric Garcia and John Martin at centre back. They've been doing good. They did that last game as well. After Frankie came on, Eric Garcia went back to centre back, so he played there a bit. And he's obviously very good. He's reliable at centre back. He's reliable everywhere. Eric Garcia is amazing. He's underrated. And so I think he will probably start at centre back with Jard Martin. And at right back, we'll get Jules Koundé. He's back from injury. He was rested last game. So hopefully he's at his sharpest because Lamine Yamal is definitely going to need Jules Koundé tomorrow, especially when he tries to cut in and go into the central positions. We'll need Jules Koundé to overlap and hold the wing and also defend. I think they got Ruggieri on the left back who got an assist last game, and I think Juliano Simeone sometimes drifts to the left as well, and even Alvarez to the left. So we'll definitely need Jules Koundé to be on his A game tomorrow, and he's also very effective at corners and set pieces. He's got a great header to him, so that would also be effective if Jules Koundé can pull some of those off. In the midfield, it will definitely be Pedri, Frankie De Jong, and Dani Olmo. I think if Frankie de Jong is fit, he starts. Hansi Flick has said in his interview that he doesn't know if Frankie's fit yet. He doesn't know. The medical team hasn't given him a clearance for Frankie to play an entire 90. He can probably play about 45 minutes, but 90 is a push. Will Frankie be able to do that? I think if he's playing right, this is what I believe. I think if someone's playing and they're able to play, and this is the biggest game of Barcelona's season. Of this season, this is the biggest game for Barcelona. There's nothing bigger than this. The El Clasico, I mean, until the El Clasico will probably be done with the league. So this is the biggest game of the season for Barcelona. And I think if Frankie can, he has to play. He has to play an entire 90. Even if it's not a 90, at least 60 minutes. He has to play. And for me, that's why I will hopefully Hansi Flick starts Frankie and Pedri in the midfield. And Danny Olmo, I think Atletico, although I think Atletico shouldn't be playing um a low block, I think they will play a low block. I think they will park the bus, they'll do that thing that Simeone does. And that is why I think Danny Olmo is so effective against those kind of park the bus systems because he's so quick in the final third in terms of his dribbling, in terms of the tight spaces, in on quick turns. He's just so lethal. He gets a penalty, he gets fouls in great places. He can even turn you and shoot at times. His passing is decent, so we need him to be on his A game because I think Danny Olmo will be an important player to the team. Even at the Camp Nou in the home leg, in the first leg, I think he was decent until the end where he kind of got exhausted, but I think he was decent even when Pedri went off. In the front line, I think the front line is it's quite easy for me. I mean, Lamine Yamal, obviously the best player in the world. He changed his PFBs, gambling his aura. He's doing the Lamine things. He's just trying to be Lamine, which I love. I love it. He's an entertainer. I love him. He's my favorite player currently. Of course he is. And tomorrow, I think he's gonna cook. I think Lamine Yamal is absolutely gonna terrorize Atletico, and their job is literally gonna be put four man on Lamine because that's it. That's all we need. If we stop Lamine, we probably stop Barca, and they're probably right. And when it comes to left wing, I think it will be Marcus Rashford. Got his goal in the Espanyol game in La Liga. I think Marcus Rashford is good, right? I think he's got the Atletico left backs. Who is their right back? Sorry, I don't know. Was it Lorente last time? I think Lorente plays everywhere, doesn't he? But Marcus Rashford goes through Atletico. He's got pace, he's got power, and he's got great dribbling, and he goes through them. The only thing he misses is the final finishing touch. Like he just cannot finish for like I don't know why. I think when he goes to goal, he just turns into a bum. Like he just gets confused. He goes, "Oh, should I go left? Should I go right?" And he just gives it to the keeper. And we really need Marcus Rashford to have the shooting boots he had on against Newcastle in the Champions League group stage. We need those kind of shooting boots because we definitely need Rashford to step up, especially with the amount of passes Lamine plays into him, those trivelas that he did last game, where Marcus Rashford should have definitely finished. And especially when we're so used to having Rafinha, who's a cold-blooded killer when it comes to finishing. He finishes every single chance, no matter where it is. And we need Marcus Rashford to do that tomorrow for us. As for the striker position, I think it would be Ferran Torres because he scored a brace, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's Lewandowski because Lewandowski was rested last game. I think it should be Lewandowski because I think he's great with his head and with the low block they're gonna play, they're gonna send crosses in, and I think Lewandowski, I would be more comfortable having Lewandowski in the box than Ferran Torres, and I think Ferran Torres should probably come on later in the game, about after 60 minutes, where he can maybe if we are drawing by then or if we do come back by then maybe Ferran Torres can add a bit more energy, a bit more run in behind kind of vibe to the game because Atletico might try to attack us as well later in the game. So in that sense, I think Lewandowski should start, and then we can bring Ferran Torres on later on because Ferran Torres will definitely play this game at some point. If he starts or not, I don't think he should start, but I don't know. I wouldn't know. I think Flick might not start him though because he did rest Lewandowski last game. But that would be my overall lineup. Now to the point where do I think we can come back? It's difficult, definitely difficult. It's extra difficult because Atletico have never. I think the last game they lost at home in a knockout stage in Champions League was back in 1997. So the odds are definitely against us. We haven't beaten them ever in a knockout stage. It's definitely a lot of odds. I mean, there's obviously a meme going around for that, the LeBron meme. It's difficult, but I do see when people say that Barcelona, the team that most likely to come back, I do see it because I don't think Real Madrid, although all the stars and everything, I think Bayern has got them because Bayern will attack, and Bayern will score goals. Although if Real Madrid do score goals, even Bayern will score more. Liverpool, I mean, come on, let's go. Liverpool is just GG's in it. And Sporting Arsenal, I mean, I think Arsenal should be able to do it. Although they're in a bit of a scruffle themselves, I think they'll be fine. Barcelona, on the other hand, we have been Atletico before. We have scored about 4 goals against them in 26 minutes last time we played them. So it's not like we cannot come back at all. Because last season when we played them, we scored 4 goals in 26 minutes against them in their stadium when they were leading 2-0. I think was it the Copa del Rey or was it the league? I think it was the league where they were leading 2-0 at their stadium, and then we came back in about 26 minutes scoring 4 goals. So we definitely have the capabilities of scoring these goals. We can definitely do that. But all our players need to be on their A game. They need to have their shooting boots on, and we need to defend well. Because Atletico will try to counter us. Simeone knows a 2 goal lead against Barcelona is not big enough. So he will try to attack us, he will try to counter us. But we need to be prepared for the counter and also score more goals. Because if we get counted on and scored on, then they can finish the game. If they score first, the game's done. The game's done. I don't see us coming back, especially at their stadium. So it's going to be a huge factor on how we start the game. We have to start the game very well. Try to get at least a goal in the first half. We need a goal in the first half, guaranteed. If we get two, that's brilliant. But if we need at least a goal and not concede in the first half, and then go into second half, we can score another one. But if we score a goal in the first half, I don't concede that I have a good performance, then I'll be confident that's going into the second half saying, okay, we can win. I think we definitely can win. I think the one man that can do it on his own, not on his own, but with a bit of help, is Lamine Yamal. I think Lamine Yamal, if he has the game like he did against Atletico last game, but with just the bare final touch in terms of shooting, in terms of people actually finishing his passing, then we can definitely win. I think we can definitely win because Lamine Yamal, he can do special things, and we'll definitely need a special night from him tomorrow. Other than that, I think they have a lot of players. I mean, a lot of players out and injured. Not a lot, but their main defense players. So their defense line is going to be most probably going to be Lenglet and Lenormand, which is bad because they generally don't start with them. I think they generally start with Pupil and let me just have a look. Is it Pupil and Hanko? That's what they start with. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how these two defenders in Lenglet and Lenormand do. But Lenglet, he's not really good. Because he went from Barcelona to Atletico recently, he has been shady. He has been shady, and these two haven't started in the league or in general for a while now. They haven't started together for a while. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see. I don't know if Ruggieri is going to start or not. I don't know. I think he might be suspended for the game. I'm not too sure though. Um, but other than that, we definitely need to exploit this defense line because of the defenders and the problem they have in defense in terms of their main centre backs are not starting. And Lenormand, this is not the old Lenormand. This is not the Lenormand of the or of the league win that they had in 2021 or two, whatever. This is and this Lenormand's kind of washed. So it's going to be interesting to see. But I think we can definitely do them in midfield. We can definitely tag them and score goals on them. Can we outscore them and win the game? Is something we will have to see soon enough. Excited for the Tuesday game. I think we'll come back. I'm going to give us about 40% chance of coming back because of Lamine Yamal, because of the team. I think Pedri, if he plays well, Olmo, if he plays well, Rashford needs to get shooting boots on, and I think we can. So let's keep our hopes high. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.